I'm Alexa.
Hey, Ruby.
And we're going to talk about gender roles.
So, gender roles, specifically in the working world, a lot of people tend to have misconceptions of what is a female job, or like a pink collar job, basically, or a blue collar job.
I've never heard of that.
Never
a pink
heard of
collar
that?
job.
Yeah,
No.
pink collar job usually pertain to like people being nurses. Like, you know how women are nurses. The majority of women, the majority
and
of nurses
it's much
are
more
women.
rare to have
A male
male
nurse. But there are, and I feel like that this day and age that shouldn't be a problem, and people judge other people for their professions because of what they decide to be, because maybe their gender is not significantly present, that like, you know, the amount of males or females in that type of career path is not as big as in
the
other
ratio
ones.
is unequal, and they need to actually satisfy a quota to have a certain percentage of women versus men. We were actually talking to someone on the train about this, that he's from Wisconsin. He just moved here to do acting in the city, but he hasn't even been able to do any auditions because he's working as a bartender. So he's working as a bartender and for catering companies, and these catering companies apparently don't hire women as much because it's just not as attractive, and it doesn't have that fit for the job to have a woman as a catering like waiter. So he said that his company is really great because they try to kind of fit that, and they'll even lie to cater to. It's an employing like a staffing company, so they give caterers to the catering halls, like to the venues.
They'll lie about the gender just so that they can hire
Well,
them.
no. They said like, we're out of guys. We're sending a girl. You know, like, which is good, but at the same time, like, there shouldn't be a problem in the first place. Yeah. So even as small scale careers like that, I mean, if you want to,
or even in technology, especially like technology, it's kind of a male dominated world, and females are kind of more becoming more known to be in the technology world, or to be in a career that involves with technology or even VR, because it's rare. But women are becoming more present in technology.
I mean, in our school, there aren't even a lot of engineering majors that are women, that are female. That's why they have a club for it, I think, actually. I forgot the name of the club.
I think they do. I don't remember, but I know they do have a club for female engineers.
Yeah. And I've been to a meeting because they had Citibank. Because they had Citibank. It doesn't have to do with my own personal intentions or anything. But they do some great stuff, and they have conferences now to like really enhance and
empower
motivate
women in the STEM fields.
And I think it's great, but I also think that brings in a little reverse gender like,
issues, because
reverse
we shouldn't have to
favorism
have that.
for women, you know.
We shouldn't have to have that. We should have the equal opportunity.
They almost have an advantage now because we have so many opportunities. Like, oh, you have to make it fair for women to like get this chance, you know. But I don't mind.
I don't
obviously
mind either, but it should have been fair in the first place to have, you know, equal gender
I think
ratios.
In the future it will definitely even out. This won't be an issue. It'll be more issues surrounding the fact of people not knowing what gender they are still and all that. And we're getting to that point.
Or not having to meet quotas in certain.
We're getting to that point because of the whole LGBTQ community, because of people becoming trans and everything. So the whole definition of this gender role
is going to be insignificant in the future.
Gender policy, it's not even a thing now.